see this? I mean, she probably explained it. Okay, so they weren't working. Okay.
How are you, Miss Arians? How are you? Get right here. Oh, thank you. You have the sandwich. And then just put it on right after class. Hi, Brody. How are you? Good. All right. Wait, just good? You're good. That's better. Find out.
That's fine. I haven't even done anything yet, so I don't know. We'll find out. Yesterday, so it went pretty well. I didn't go back to
This marker.
Yes, Tia. Came out to grab my hair. What's up?
Okay, I have 1 more minute. Thank you.
We'll talk about you and not tell you.
Yeah, thanks.
You're all right. So, one, ready? Yeah.
All right, let's get started. Everybody has your attention. Bow courtesy. Face the flags and say yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Bow courtesy. Position. Louder than Miss Aria, student creed.
I know myself is a redemption based on my spirit. I will only fight to protect my life and the lives of others. I achieve my full potential in developing knowledge, honesty, and strength.
What's your goal?
Not to end with you.
Come to attention. Bow courtesy. All right, hands up together. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
20 black belt jumping jacks. Ready, go.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, black belt.
What's your position, yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Two voices, and they're not the ones closest to me. Push your position.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, now I hear three voices. Stand up, yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
There we go. I heard four voices. Ready? Push your position, yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, guys. 10 black belt push-ups. Ready and go.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Everybody stand up, yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Ooh.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, yes, ma'am. They're in push-up position.
Yes, ma'am.
Stand up.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, I heard more voices that time, but I don't think I heard everybody push position.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, now I think I heard everybody. Stand up, yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Touch your left side. Up.
Hey,
10 alternating round kicks. 10 alternating round kicks. Ready and go. There we go. I'm trying to teach guys. I still gotta hear you, Naomi. There we go. That was your voice. All right, guys. Still running, please. Still running, please. Take a second. Let's see, y'all. 3 counts round kick. 3 counts round kick. Ready? 1. Pick it up and point your knee. Yes, ma'am. There you are. 3 count round kick. 1. You pick it up, point your knee. 2. Out and back. There you go. And 3. Set it down. Yes, ma'am. All right, let's try it again. Everybody, 1. Pick it up. Point your knee. Make sure your bottom foot is pivoted and your eyes on something that doesn't move to help you with your balance. Ready? 2. Snap it out back. Hey, put your hands up by your face. And 3. Sit down. Yes, ma'am. All right. One way to help your round kicks look even prettier or more useful for you guys. You want to make sure your knee is pointing, but when you pick it out, your toe points too. Yes, ma'am. Because what you're hitting with, it's not the top of your foot, but you got to make this part of your foot go. Yes, ma'am. The bottom part of your shin. If you're letting your toes be loosey goosey, what am I going to hit first? My toes or my shin? That's where I should be hitting, right? But if my toes are like this, which one gets in the way? Yes, my toes get in the way. We don't want my toes in the way, do we? So you got to make sure they're nice and strong, pointing those. I'm not taller than Wave Master. We're pointing our toes. Yes, ma'am? Yes, ma'am? All right, guys. Let's Ayo. Count round kick. Ready? 1. Pick it up. Pointing your knee. Here you go. While you guys have your knee pointed, you should also try to point your toes. Already start that point. Your toes are nice and strong. Ready? 2. Ayo. And 3. Sit it down. Yes, ma'am? Yes, ma'am? Turn. Ready? 1. Ready? 2. Ayo. Ready? 2. Ready? 2. And 3, sit it down. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Thank you for working on that balance. Everybody catch 10 G. Begin. Everybody say yes, ma'am. 10 position. Level 1 form. Prepare for Chun-Ji. All right. And begin.
Now this time, I want you to clap. Ready? Let's start.
Yeah. That way. And there you go.
Yeah!
And reset. Yes, ma'am. Prepare for Chun-Ji. 21. Reset. Yes, ma'am. You gotta stay. You gotta load there. Nice and loud. Yes, ma'am. 21. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 21. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. Reset, yes, ma'am. All right, make sure you guys are reviewing that form and practicing it at home. Yes, ma'am. Feet together, hands above your head, and reach for your toes. Countdown from 3.
3, 2, 1.
And feet to show us apart. Oh, everybody, let me have more than 2 yes, ma'am. Countdown from 3.
3, 2, 1.
Walk over to the left leg and say yes, ma'am. Over the right leg, say yes, ma'am. Left leg, say yes, ma'am. Right leg, say yes, ma'am. Here, because I know my 2 last voices. Left leg, yes, ma'am. Right leg, yes, ma'am. Left leg, yes, ma'am. Right leg, yes, ma'am. Back to the middle, yes, ma'am. And slide to the split. Dad says good job, Aria. All right, toes up nice and tall.
Ready, hands up. Ready. That's the one. Ready, hands up.
So you can bring stuff right there.
Ready. Good job.
And sit back. There's my yes, ma'am. Reaching to the middle, keeping your legs nice and wide. Yes, ma'am. All right, this month we're talking about positive self-expectancy and goals attainment. Everybody say positive. Self-expectancy. And goals attainment. Expecting positive things out of yourself and attaining your goals. Yes, ma'am? All right. Winning black belts have an overall attitude of personal optimism and enthusiasm. Winning black belts have an attitude overall into where they know things are gonna go right for them. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
And they're excited because not only are things gonna go right, but they're going to accomplish their goals and they're excited about accomplishing those goals. They're excited about the work that it's going to take to accomplish those goals. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, everybody say yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Bring your knees together. Hug them.
Yes, ma'am.
Girl, give your knees a hug. I know it's weird. It helps when you're an older adult after you've been doing splits. You gotta hug those knees, start walking them around just a little bit. There you go. Now put them straight out again. Yes, ma'am. Go wide. Bring them in. Out. Wide. In. Out. Wide. In. We're working those tummy muscles again. You're doing a reverse frog. Reverse frog slip. This would be a normal frog slip. We're going to reverse frog slip. All right, guys. I see some smiles. Everybody stand up. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
I know that was just something I want to do for you. Prepare for yoga.
Yoga, ma'am. Yoga, ma'am.
As far as you can go when you get to the point where you need help freeze. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Begin. You started going comma.
What does it mean when you got the teacher?
It's okay. We'll give you a refresher. Everybody reset. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Prepare for yoga.
Yoga, ma'am.
Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
Alright, you're gonna hold me.
8, 9, 10. Pull up, belly buttons to the right.
So, we want to make sure when we focus our eyes, we get looking to the top.
Next move, go.
Alright, what are we doing when we focus our eyes here? Yes.
And next move, go. Pull up, belly buttons to the right again. Set. Kick. Elbow. Square block. Step through spear. Make sure that's the front stance with your back heel on the ground. Square block. Step through spear. Excited. It's not a yell, but I love the excitement. Yes, ma'am? I know you're going to have loud yells on the elbow moves. All right, your next move. Your front foot's going to move. Yes, ma'am? Yes, ma'am. So every tap your front leg. That's the one that's going to move. It's going to take you towards the back. Yes, ma'am? Front stance. You're going to do an outer block. Then you're going to do a punch without moving your feet. There you go. Now you're going to step forward. Do an outer block with the front hand. The same one that matches the front leg. There you go. That's going to be your right hand. Then you're going to do a punch. Yes, ma'am. Leave your feet right where they are.
Yes, ma'am.
There we go. Here comes your Aya. What you guys gonna do? Eyes on me, yes, ma'am. You're going to step forward, step behind, back fist. Aya. There we go. And reset, yes, ma'am. We're just gonna go straight to that spear finger because we no all the way to the spear finger, yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Naomi, switch your hands and feet for me, ma'am. There you go. Next, that last spear finger. There you go. All right. Now switch your hands for you, Max.
All right, ready? Now, I want you to tap your
Yeah.
legs. Closer to me.
Oh, don't let those let those fingers get lazy, yes, ma'am. You gotta make sure you're poking somebody, yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
That's right. I want you to-
You
Yes,
gotta make sure
ma'am.
you're poking somebody, yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. It's hard for me to teach if I don't have responses. If I don't know you're listening, then how can I teach? Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Ready and first move. Step,
Okay, so I come
outer
over
block,
here,
punch.
I take this
Step through,
pad, and I have this
outer block,
and this is my plate,
punch.
and that's the table. I'm
Step
gonna
forward,
put my plate on
step
the table,
behind,
and I'll just
back
fall
fist.
on.
Aya. Everybody reset right back to the spear finger, yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, thank you for my tweet. Oh, there we go. There's more. Yes, ma'am. All right.
Yes, sir.
Ready and one. So both moves, the block and the punch. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
So block first, then punch.
All right.
Next move, let me see the block and the punch. Ready? Two.
For your table, and here's the plate for your table. All right, so let's see.
And next move, go.
Ready?
Yes, remember that? All right. All right. Our other hand's gonna stay close, but close and close up by your wrist. All right, reset right back to the spear finger. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
All right, ready? One, two, three. Yes, remember that Aya. Fantastic. So you guys are at that back fist. Your next move, what you're gonna do? There's only two moves to the end. You're almost there. Everybody say knuckle up. Everybody say knuckle up. All right, you're gonna take both your knuckles. You're gonna knuckle up by your shoulder. Yes, ma'am. Just like you're giving yourself a fist bump. You're gonna untwist your legs into a front stance towards the front. So you're gonna face the bathroom mirror. Sorry, you're gonna face the mirrors and then the bathrooms. Double reinforced block. There we go. And that's it. There we go. And final move. Everybody say knuckle up. Step together. Step out. Block. Aya. Ew, that's another reinforced block with the loud Aya and front stand. Everybody reset. Yes, ma'am. Straight back to that third finger.
Yes,
Your
ma'am.
finger. Your hands, please. There you go. Ready? One, two, three. Aya. Four. Knuckle up. Mirrors, then bathroom. There you go. And final move, go. Well, hold your hands. And reset, yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Prepare for your go.
Yes, ma'am.
All the way through to the end. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Show me nice and strong. If you get stuck, freeze, and instructor will come by to help you. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Go.
We're gonna have ourselves move this. All right. So it will more fun than. All right. So now, I can throw something at you. That is fun. That's fun for me. Well, no, because I want you to doctor. I want you to practice.
Yeah, there you go.
Or I want you to do whatever you do in order to make sure you're not getting hit by the ball. Yes, sir? Okay, are you ready? Oh, looks like Charlie's ready. All right, let me hear those ayahs. Ready? Say, ayah. Let's start this. That's where we say, ayah. Good, ready? Oh, that's really good. Ayah. Ready? That's a snap. You know, like,
Awesome. Hold that stand.
no, we gotta go, ayah. Powerful punch. Let me see that powerful punch. Yeah. All right, ready? And boom. Pretty good. Forehead. Good. Have those hands ready. Right. Ready? Boom. No, I didn't hear any ayah so far. Ready? And one. Okay, there's a little ayah. Ready? Two. Ready? Three. Ready? One. Nice. Great punch. Ready? Two. Woo. Ready? Three. I see how you are. Ready? One. Ready?
There you go.
Two. And last one. Three. Okay, so now we made a mess. What do we do when we make a mess? That's Bailey. What do we do when we make a mess? We clean it up. So I want you to pretend like it's almost time to go. You're at home, and Mom's like, "Hey guys, you gotta get your friends to their house. We're running late. You gotta clean up quick. Ready? How fast do you do it? Go. Get on the ball. Go, 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 go.
And reset. Yes, ma'am.
Count me.
All right, guys.
That's
Whatever you'll get. I said last time. Practice time. All right. Whatever you'll look. Begin.
Good job. That was that one. So, you know what? This is sidewalk. We know how to do it. You're in the new system. Now it's called the round. Show me your best round kick time. You got let me see your round. Let me see your round. Oh, nice. Looking good. All right, come. Oh, yeah, there's another one. Oh, yeah, there's another one. There we go. Good job. All right. Oh, yeah, over to the side. Sorry, say yes, sir. And then what do we do in order to get off the floor? That's what it is. Good job, guys. And we fix it back. Roll up. There you go. Good job. All right, guys.
Fantastic. I love hearing all those ayahs when you guys are done. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. I want to use my
And reset. Yes, ma'am. Grab your commas. Grab your commas. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Prepare for comma 2. And begin.
I
Oh wait, you're at the chop. You remember? Alright, we're gonna go through that. Everybody reset, yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, everybody reset, yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
We're gonna go two. Ready, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Flip them over. 8. Next move, go. Flip them over. And next move, nice and ladder to go. All right. Everybody scoot back to your X, yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, ready? 1. Turn pseudo. 2. Step your spear. 3. Turn your belly button to the mirror. All the way around to the left. Next move, go. Kicking sequence. Round kick. Tornado kick. X flare.
Ah!
There you go. Not yet. You will, yes? All right. I don't ever hear the word can't in this classroom. If you not, it could be not yes.
Well, I was adding.
Okay, there you go. All right. Your next move, yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Front leg. Just like with the last form, your front leg is going to move to the back. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
And just like the last form, you had 2 moves. This one has 2 moves. It's your back hand. High chop, then low chop. Make sure it's your back hand. It's going to be your right hand. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, thank you for that. Yes, ma'am, Miss Aria. Then you're going to step forward. High chop with your back hand, which is now your left hand. Low chop. Reset, yes, ma'am? We just did the round kick, tornado kick,
Yes,
land pseudo. Front foot moves. Front stance towards the back. Backhand, high, low. Step forward. Backhand, high. Switch your hands, Jose. High, then low. There we go. Ready, reset. Round kick, tornado kick, land pseudo. Ready, 1. Oh, you are. I meant you already landed on the pseudo. Ready, 2. There you go. Your next move, are to take a knee, yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
I'm going to do it slow first, and you will do it slow, yes, ma'am? First, I'll show you what the final product looks like. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
That's what it looks like fast. You are learning, so you'll do it slow. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
I say slow.
Slow.
There you go. Slow is smooth. Smooth becomes fast the more you practice. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So you're here with your high chop, low chop. You're going to step cross into a back stance. Chop. Then front stance. Chop. Spear. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
One more time. I'm in that chop. I step across. Then I let myself spin through. Chop. Push. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Ending in, what is this move again?
Spear.
Yes! Sorry, everybody shout it out. What is this move called? Yes, landing in spear. Everybody stand up. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, there we go. Thanks for those yes, ma'am. Turn. So you just did your round kick, tornado kick. You've landed in your pseudo. Ready? 1. High, low with the back hand. Step forward. 2. High, low. All right, let's break it in. Step cross, chop. Oh, everybody reset, yes, ma'am? Right foot in front. Step across. Your front foot stays in the front. You're switching your stance. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Step across. Chop. Spin through. All the way to your backside. Chop. Spear. There you go. Reset, yes, ma'am. Round kick, tornado kick, land, pseudo. Ready, move. Ready, 1. High, low, with your back hand. Step forward, go. High, low. Step cross, chop. Step cross. Switch your feet over. Spin through, switch your feet even. Spin through. Chop, poke. There you go. All right, your next move, you're going to step forward, back stance towards the mirrors, surfer block. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
With your belly buttons to the right. All right, reset, yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Let me hear everybody's yes, ma'am, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Fantastic. You just did your round kick, tornado kick. You're landing in your pseudo. Because this is as far as we've been learning and we've worked on several times for the last several weeks. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so you're in that land pseudo. You just did that round kick, tornado kick, and you're finishing in that land pseudo. So you're holding that land pseudo. Ready? 1. There you go. 2. 3. Step across, spin through, spear. Going through the whole thing. Step across, spin through. There you go. And next move, you're going to step forward. Turn your body so you're into a back stance with your belly button towards the bathrooms or to the left. Since we were facing the back, it's to your left. And you're in your surfer block, so you're pulling with your back hand. Down on. All right. Let's finish up the form real fast. You're going to pull together. Cross your body. Uncross your body. Left foot. Tap your left foot. Even another left. There you go. Step out. With your left. There you go. Back hand. High chop, low chop. Step together. Step out. High chop, low chop with your back hand. Loud. End of the form. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Prepare for come 2. All right, as far as you guys can go, if you need help, freeze where you're at. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Go.
You don't need that. I'll take it. All right. Perfect. All right. How long did you want to do this? For a while? Or one of those frequent things?
It's just trying to keep up.
Oh, well, then
Okay. Let's see what time it is.
and your side pull, you did your pull through. There's one more. This is the pull through. The land is a pull through. Yes. So you turn to and then you turn to the left. There you go. Hey, turn it. Now what we learned today.
Right, so this, what we're going to do
What we
is,
learned
we're
today.
going to, I want you to take your right leg.
Yes.
Good, so you put it right
Don't second guess yourself. You know it. There you go. Then step forward before you do the front hands. There you go. Then you do the other.
I have to use this
Your other one. That's okay. You'll get it.
Now, ready, now, once you out, ready, once you go. Stop! There you go.
Stop.
There you go.
There you go.
So, go ahead.
Stop.
Good. Hands are already. Don't worry. Stop!
Backhand is something. What is it?
They look real quick, but
High. Low. And then you do it again to the other side. You gotta step out.
ready, take, stop!
There you go.
Right now. Stop! There you go.
And reset. Yes, ma'am.
Good.
Yes, make sure you guys bring your comments to class on Wednesday and Thursday because we will continue to work through this. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, no.
In the meantime, make sure you guys continue to practice at home as much as you know. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, no.
And come to class on Wednesday or Thursday with questions so that we can help you. If you have a question while you're practicing, write it down so you don't forget. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, no.
I always find if I have a question in the middle of doing something, but I can't ask it, I'll forget it when I get a chance to ask. But if I write it down, then I'll remember to ask it. Yes?
Yes,
All
no.
right, guys, take your comments, put it inside. Yes, ma'am? Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Say yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Yes, no.
All right, let me have Miss Naomi come on up here. Let me have Max come on up here. Thanks. All right, Max and Naomi have registered for the tournament, so they're earning their purple stripes. Everybody give them one clap. Give them two claps. Give me you rock. You rock. You guys. All right, if you have not yet received purple stripe, please make sure you guys get registered for the tournament. You can do it by scanning the QR code behind you on the benches. Yes, ma'am? Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Behind your coaches on the benches. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, no.
All right. Hands behind your back. Yes, ma'am? Yes, ma'am.
Yes, no.
Everybody say intent to promote. Intent to promote are due next week. Make sure your teachers sign them. Yes, ma'am? Yes, ma'am.
Yes, no.
Miss Waninger is handing them out right now to everybody, so you guys can make sure you take them to school with you tomorrow to give your teacher time to sign them so you can get them in on time. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, no.
All right, and of course, register for the tournament because it's coming up. Yes?
Yes, no.
Deadline to register is Friday. So get it done today. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, no.
And parents, if you do it before you leave today, just show an instructor the filled out form so that we can make sure your student receives their stripe today. All right, black belt free.
I learned martial arts. I live my life by the principles of black belt.
Modesty, courtesy, integrity, perseverance, self-control, and dominant spirit. Touch attention. Loud and proud position.
Now,
I'll take the homework. Sorry. Thank you, sir. We're about to do our leadership portion, okay? Yeah, not your leadership portion, the level 2 part. Yes? Okay. So you can hang out on the bench a little longer, or you can hang out in the square and hang out for 15 minutes. Whatever one he wants to do. All right, remember your jewelry, okay? It's a practice in patience. And you might learn something since you're sitting up nice and close. Right? Yes? So waiting your turn, right? Yes? You also might learn something because you've seen something that has a slightly higher level than you. Oh, where's those responses? Yes, ma'am? Okay, thank you. You're going to be in a modern class. Okay, I'm certainly. You're my leader, right? Yes, ma'am? Oh, thank you. All right, with your coach, you're going to start practicing that flow. You're going to practice that flow with your coach. So you're going to step in, block, and push it to the other side. Block, and push it to the other side. I thought you were getting sister. Couldn't come on your back of your brother. Yes, we're doing the flow part right now. Make sure you guys are moving your feet as part of the flow. Moving your feet. So if it's on this side, you were doing it right. You have the flow, right? One side, then we have backwards. Step in the block. Step in the block. If this hand is right, we want that leg. There you go. So if it's coming from that side, we want it. Now it's coming from this side. Just like in front. There you go. There you go. Still doing the flow. Still doing the flow. All right, in time, what we're going to do is we're going to be working on those disarms from that first strike. So we have, I haven't given you the numbers, but this is strike number 1. This is strike number 2, or angles number 1 and angles number 2. So coming down on their collarbone, same side, that's 1. Cross side, that's 2. So I have Miss Purity as my partner. Thank you, ma'am. You're more familiar with this. She's going to attack me with the 1. I'm going to step in, pass. I'm going to practice my disarm. Yes, ma'am? I'm going to practice my disarm. Yes, ma'am? Yes, ma'am? Yes, ma'am. All right. So as soon as I pass it to this side, I grab with both hands to turn it up. Yes, ma'am? Then I do my chop. All the way along my arm. Up. Chop. Yes, ma'am? I still hold on with this hand so that she can't keep a hold of the blade. I'm just chopping it out of her hand. Yes, ma'am? There you go. Please do not try to pull it out. It's really this. Yes, ma'am? So if I had a hold of her and I tried to pull it out of her hands, what did I just do? I just got cut. That wouldn't be good, would it? Everybody say no, ma'am. No, ma'am. But that's the back of the blade. Yes, ma'am? All right. And I just send it flying away from me. Yes? All right. With your coaches, just practicing that number 1 disarm. Ready, go. You want to bring it up this way first, and then you. There you go. Because let me show you crack, right? Right? You hold down the thumb here, and you pull it up here. He can't hold on to it. Which your thumb is strong as a finger. And it'll be hard for you to hold on to it. Okay. Grab the thumb. Grab the thumb. you hold it, come on so far. Oh my goodness. So when you hold thumb, then you're gonna chop. There you go. So I want you to hold on to the thumb. Here you go. So hold it to the thumb. Hey, but he missed it.
There it is. There it is.
Alright, so because it goes against all the other pieces, right? It has Thank you. Down, grab the thumb, turn the hand. Big chop. Woo-hoo, there you go. So, I want you to have strong hands. I want to see if you get strong hands and hit as close to this point. It's okay to just line. There you go. It works out. There we go. And time. Since Mr. Lex is up here waiting so patiently for his class, I'm gonna use him to demonstrate the next one. Yes, ma'am? And he didn't know it. He's gonna hold on to the blade like that. Yes, ma'am? I'll make myself his size because he wouldn't be actually doing this in real life, right? No, ma'am. Yeah. So he's gonna come at me with the number 2. So remember that number 2 is across the body. Yes, ma'am? Yeah. So he's gonna come at me with that number 2. I'm gonna step in. I'm gonna block it. I'm gonna push it down to the side. Grab the pinky this time. Yes, ma'am? Then I'll grab the thumb with my other hand. After I hold on to the pinky part, it's not really the pinky, it's the side of the hand of the pinky. Yes, ma'am? Do you guys see that? Okay. Side of the pinky hand. Then I'll use my passing hand to grab the thumb. Yes, ma'am? I'll turn his hand this way. And once again, chop. Yes, ma'am? Same motion to do this arm. Ready, go. Thank you, guys. High five. There you go. So you came with that number 1 strike first changing the strike up. Yes, that's
You grab this and you grab
you got a weird grip on your thumb. His thumb's out there. Keep it away from the light. And time. Yes, ma'am? Yes, ma'am. I'm going to pick on Elias since he's right here. Come on over here, Elias. Say yes, ma'am. Thank you, sir. All right, guys. Now, of course, this wouldn't be the normal pairing, but he's going to be my, we call it uke. Your uke. Yes, ma'am? Which is my training partner. And they follow along with everything you need them to do, yes? All right, so you have angle 1, which is coming from same side across the body. You have angle 2, yes, ma'am? We also have angles 3 and angles 4, yes, ma'am? Angles 3 and 4 come at the elbow level, yes, ma'am? However, you defend and disarm the same way you do number 1 and number 2. You just change levels. Yes, ma'am? All right. And unfortunately, we have 1 minute to practice that. So I want you guys with your coaches are going to come in with angles and angles 4. And you guys are going to practice the flow. Not the disarms, just the flow. Yes, ma'am? When you get home, please practice the disarms as well because they're going to be the same. The flow, the only difference is you have to drop it low because they're semi-low. Yes, ma'am? So when you step in, bend those knees. Yes, ma'am? So you can drop it low and pass it to get it to the other side. And when you get home to practice, you can do this. Yes, ma'am? All right, so do the flow. Drop it low, pass. Drop it low, pass. Yes, ma'am? Yes, ma'am? Yes, ma'am? Yes, ma'am. There we go. And go. 30 seconds.
can't reach it, right? Look.
Squeeze coming through your elbow. There you go. Get low and make sure you repeat. Don't worry about this arm right now. I just want you to practice the flow. So one side and the other side. Before you do the belt. At least I know that's what it is. And time, guys. Oh, thank you for my yes hands. Hands back behind your back. So remember, with 3s and 4s, I don't want you guys. What's that game? A whack-a-mole. Let's not be moles and get whacked. Yes, ma'am? Yes, ma'am. So when we're coming with 3s and 4s, you gotta stay low so you don't get caught. Yes, ma'am? And wow, this is a different kind of whack-a-mole. It's not coming from up top, it's coming from down low. Yes, ma'am? Yes, ma'am? Yes, ma'am. So let's make sure. Stay on our mole holes. Yes, ma'am? All right, guys, everybody pay attention. Face your coach. Go, Christine. Say thank you, coach. Say thank you, coach. All right, please clean your squares. You guys are dismissed. Have a great day. Oh my goodness, this must have been broken through. He knocked over my entire school. It was all you. I don't remember knocking over. I was too close to class.
Yeah. Go. Good. Go. Go. Go.
I don't know about you guys are saying. Do you think you said that?
Oh,
And probably I don't think I probably went a little closer.
oh, yeah.
This corner tends to be my hiding corner. I can't control. Masters. Yes, you did. Sorry. However, I did make sure I went around all these here. I'm working to make sure my hiding corner is very not.
I already know where my hiding spot is.
Where's the hiding spot? Usually,
Yeah. There you go.
however, less and less. You don't want to hide in class because you don't get the help you want. And you can't see. Exactly. Exactly.